50 reasons why employers use Jobberman. Reason number 2, they do it all for you. Jobberman handles my full recruitment process for me, so if I do not have the time or the HR capacity to handle my recruitment, I can still get the best and brightest candidates for my organization. They do the advertising, shortlisting, and screening for me, and all I have to do is hire the right fit. And that's why thousands of employers choose Jobberman.
I got employment through the Jobberman platform. It was very easy. I was introduced by a friend. Okay, my name is Frederick Tinkline. Yeah, I'm an accountant working with Papaya now. Yeah, I got employment through the Jobberman platform. It was very easy. I was introduced by a friend, and when I lost my job through redundancy, so I went to the Jobberman platform, who a friend introduced me into, and then they asked me a few questions on the website, which I able to upload all of them, and then I upload my CV as well. And they asked me whether if I wanted to upgrade my CV to in such a way that will attract employers for my sake. Okay, so I agreed, and I agreed as well. And after that, I also alert myself to everyday job alert. So that from there, then every day I'm getting the job alert. So one of them brought our accountant, which we needed. So I did process my application, and then I was shortlisted. So I was interviewed by the Jobberman through a video interview. And then he asked me, and then my application was forwarded to the Papaya. So I came for interview, and by his grace also I was engaged. So the process was very simple. They didn't demand any money from me, but I was able to introduce me, and then by his grace, once I was qualified, I was able to make it. And then my future with this company is very bright, because when I lost my job initially, I was thinking it's over, but by his grace now I'm able to be online with my career, and the future is also bright as well. So I wanted to recommend Jobberman to everyone, including my family members, which I'm already doing it, as well as also introducing to my friends as well. So I'm grateful.
Job hunting tip 101. So today on our job hunting tip, we're saying job hunting is work on its own. I hope you've heard that. Yes, searching for a job is likened to an entrepreneur who has ideas and looking for an investor to bring his ideas to reality. As a job seeker, see yourself as a business owner ready to sell your services. So the question now is, what is your value? Think about this. Dear job seeker, still wondering where to find your next opportunity and level up with Jobberman? Your next career step begins with us. Sign up today. Yes, level up with Jobberman Ghana. Your next career step begins with today to yes, we have two amazing speakers, experts here at Joberman Ghana, who will be helping us understand what to do and what next after national service. So after national service, we know you have to strategize to get your dream job. And then again, there are certain skills that employers are looking out for before you get your dream job. We're always saying that, oh, you can get your dream job within a click of a button. And how are you going to get that? We are going to show you how. So recently there was something I saw, yes, from the NSS website, which states that over 86,000 fresh graduates have completed their national service. So if you have completed your national service, what next for you? Or even if you are yet to do your national service, what are you thinking about doing after national service? It's definitely a job you're going to look out for. And how do you find the jobs in Ghana? Who is going to even connect you to your next opportunity? Who is going to give you that information that, oh, okay, this organization is hiring, or I know a company somewhere who is looking for this kind of skills that you have. And today we'll be talking more about this. So our first speaker will be joining us soon, and he is Michael. Let me check if Michael is here. Hello, Michael, can you hear me? Okay, so Michael will join us soon, and he'll be speaking on strategies to land your first job after national service, the plans and the processes, what you must put in place to find your first job after national service. So Michael, if you can hear me. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Hello, Michael, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, great. Before you continue, I'd like to introduce well to our audience. Michael is the head of recruitment here at Joberman Ghana. Experience in recruitment. Yes, great. He has over 8 years experience in recruitment, and he's been recruiting for the past 8 years. Yes, as I mentioned, 8 years experience. And he's been recruiting for the oil and gas industry, construction, health and safety, a whole lot. So Michael knows the in and out when it comes to recruitment and what employers are looking out for when it comes to finding the right people to do the job. So Michael, you are welcome to today's webinar. And before Michael continues, so if you have any questions pertaining to how to find a job, we can help you answer that. So just drop them in the comment section, or you can send it to us on our WhatsApp number 054-290-4650. My name is Genevieve Amponsa. So Michael, are you ready?
Yes, I am, Genevieve. Hello, Genevieve. Hello, Genevieve. Hello. Genevieve, can you hear me? If you can hear me, I can hear you, please.
Job hunting tip 101. So today on our job hunting tip, we're saying job hunting is work on its own. I hope you've heard that. Yes, searching for a job is likened to an entrepreneur who has ideas and looking for an investor to bring his ideas to reality. As a job seeker, see yourself as a business owner ready to sell your services. So the question now is, what is your value? Think about this. Dear job seeker, still wondering where to find your next opportunity and level up with Joboman? Your next career step begins with us. Sign up today.
I can hear you guys.
Okay, so
I'm,
yeah, we had some few network issues. So
share your
Michael,
contact with
if
this
you can hear
lady.
me, okay. Hello, Michael. Yes, please bear with us. We have issues with our internet. So, Michael, if you can hear me, we are ready for you.
Okay, I can hear you.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
thank
you
you so
once again.
much. All right.
Okay, so
Okay. All right.
are we
So
good to go?
before, yes, we are good to go. We are good to go.
Okay,
I've already introduced
so
you, so I just have
with
to share my screen so that
okay,
you start your presentation from there. I hope that's fine.
okay, that's fine. That is very fine with me.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Good afternoon to
Okay. So,
all, and
Michael, we can
thank you for
begin.
this opportunity. Okay. Yeah, good afternoon to all. And once again, thanks for this opportunity to bring on board what I have to share with the mass or the young ones out there looking for opportunities. Um, I just want us to first look at some of the few things that we will have to consider through this section. It's going to be just 4 sections or 4 topics that I would like to treat today. I'm going to talk about the self-identification. That is in trying to look for your first opportunity or your first job. You have to first be able to identify with yourself and also your objectivity and perceptions when it comes to your job search or looking for the right job to or the right career. Also, we will talk a little bit on the networking and mentorship when it comes to you getting your first job, and maybe we end it with career goals. So, if Genevieve, you can hear me, let's start with the self-identification. Can you share the slide on the self-identification, please? Okay, so hello. Okay, so this is a nice quote from our own Albert, and it says, "Many young graduates approach the future like an articulator track descending a steep hill with failed brakes and an inexperienced driver." The point here is, as we right after school, the first thing that a lot of graduates look out for is they look out to just go out there and have job opportunity or get yourself a job just to make a living. But you ask yourself, are we doing the right thing? Are we taking the right steps to get this job opportunity or to get this future job that we are looking out for? So we have to be focused and we have to be more results oriented in terms of what we are looking out for in our career drive. So one of the things that I would like us to consider is self identification. Hello, Janice, you can move on to the next slide. Self-identification. Well, with self-identification, we also be looking at a self-assessment. And someone will ask, okay, if I'm looking for a job, where comes in with this self-assessment? Yeah, self-assessment is more of evaluating yourself and your actions, your attitude and your performance. So in this self-assessment approach, we are looking at how best you evaluate what you think you are good at. When you are in the school or when you're having your academics, there are certain things or certain programs, certain courses that you do that you just realize that yes, these are okay with me. I easily flow with this subject or easy flow with this program. So before you even try to choose a career after school, the first thing that you have to consider is you have to first assess yourself to know that what you are going for, are you best fit for such a position or such a role or such a career. So that will be your first assessment. You have to assess yourself there. You have to evaluate to know the actions that you have to probably, if possible, your present, your past, and your future. You have to look at all those stuff together to give you a perspective of yourself. Then another point that I also like us to look at is how know your strength and your weaknesses. In knowing your strength and your weaknesses, here we are more concerned with, okay, maybe in school you know that you are very good with mathematics, and you are very good with all other calculations and calculation related courses or programs. If this is it, then what are your weaknesses as well? Probably you couldn't, you had issues with the languages and that. So in looking at all these things, you looking at your future careers, these are some of the things. Okay, so I'm not good with maybe languages. What do I then have to do if I want to really be probably one day I'm looking to be the head of a customer service organization, an important customer service organization. That definitely comes with me being very good with my language. So then, if that is your weakness, and this is where you want to see yourself in maybe the next 2, 3, 5 years as a head of customer service, what are some of the things that you have to put in place? The strategies that you have to implement to get to this point. So here you have to first know your strength. In terms of your strength, I'm looking at your career, what you are good with, your what you can easily flow with, and where you are lacking, and if possible, add up in terms of experience, in terms of adding up in your academics, in terms of even so your experience, your academics, and also if you have extra work to achieve or have some connection, online programs that will help you to get to this limit, as in your strength, that is also work. You should also take into consideration of such things. Then also you have to know your work values. Knowing your work values, each, each and of
"50 reasons why employers use Jobberman." Reason number 2, they do it all for you. Jobberman handles my full recruitment process for me, so if I do not have the time or the HR capacity to handle my recruitment, I can still get the best and brightest candidates for my organization. They do the advertising, shortlisting, and screening for me, and all I have to do is hire the right fit. And that's why thousands of employers choose Jobberman. "50 reasons why employers use Jobberman." Reason number 2, they do it all for you. Jobberman handles my full recruitment process for me. So if I do not have the time or the HR capacity to handle my recruitment, I can still get the best and brightest candidates for my organization. They do the advertising, shortlisting, and screening for me, and all I have to do is hire the right fit. And that's why thousands of employers choose Jobberman.
Okay, it's 85%. Okay, fantastic is 95. It's amazing is 100. So our guy here, our head of sales, he's building a startup.
Yeah, hello, Genevieve. Hello, Genevieve. Can you hear me now?
So we see as the future. I think we may start that we grow, and then we have a future.
Hello, Genevieve. Genevieve. The network is acting up. Hello. Genevieve, can you hear
Hello,
me?
Michael. Can you hear me?
Yes, okay, I can hear you
Yes.
now.
The network is not helping at all. So yes.
Okay.
Okay. So since you are back, let's continue from where you left off.
Okay,
All right.
so
Thank you.
yeah. Okay, so let me continue from knowing your work values. So with your work values, as I said earlier on, these are some of the things, your principles, your belief systems that you look out for when you are looking for a job or when you are going to join an organization. Are their operations in tune with what you do or what you like or what you believe in? If they are not, then you kindly walk out, because when you're going to when you're going to perform such a role, these are some of the things that you have to look out for. For instance, I had a client, I had a candidate who came back to me and was like, he wasn't happy with the organization that he was going to work in because they are into betting, and with him, he feels his religion doesn't permit. So that was someone who really knows what he's in for. So these are some of the things that you have to consider when you are looking for, or when you are going to have your looking for a job, or when you are trying to get a first job offer. Then also, before you really go in, you must also have a good proper career counseling. Yes, this counseling will help you a lot to decide on the role, and not just now, but also the future, your possibilities, your opportunities in the future. So you have to be very, very much concerned. You have to be very much, at least be knowledge, you have to have a broad knowledge of your career path that you are going to build as you move ahead. And also, to get this to have to some of the strategies to land your good first job is also to be looking at how to study, and what to study. How to study here, we're looking at you looking at some of the things or some of the ways that you can implement, some of the strategies that you can apply by studying the right programs, the right courses, the right online programs to help you achieve these career goals that you're looking at. The dream job that you want to achieve in the future. So these are some of the few things that you have to, in terms of self-identification, you have to have all this and more to identify or to get the best job that you offer. Okay. The other thing that I would also like us to look at will be our objectivity and precision. Hello, Jen, can we move to the next slide, please? Okay, thank you. So here, with objectivity and precision, we are looking at the target sector. If you are looking for a job, if you are going for a role, if you want to be selected, you just don't put in your CVs at all sectors, including someone who is very good with accounting. When you should go to our ATS platform, you'll notice that an accountant is there is maybe a post for say a recruiter. Then you realize that someone with accounting CV post or applies for such a role. Please, we have to, if you are looking to have that dream job, or you are looking to better your career, you have to, number one, target the segment, the sector or the industry that you want to have this career. You have to plan, you have to always follow them up. You have to have a good written CV, a CV that will tailor make you to meet that job opportunity, to stand out for that job opportunity, a better cover letter. So it's not about just pushing your CVs out there. It's about targeting the right sectors of the economy. If you want to be an accountant, which companies are more into accountancy, which companies are in line with what you are looking at for. If you want to be maybe head of HR or head of recruitment, which organizations that you have. So definitely there are organizations that are in line with what you are looking at for. So you have to always try as much as possible, not just to open your CV out there, but be target, be focused, look out for the right sectors, the right industries, and the right organizations. And another thing that you also have to look out when you are looking for a good career is also build an online presence. Yes, here with this time, almost every recruiting company is using an ATS, that is application tracking system. So gone are the days where you just don't build your presence on online. And the best platform that I can and I believe is best and number one in Ghana is the Jobberman platform. Build your Jobberman profile 100%. Make sure that every piece of information it's on your Jobberman profile. Hence, should people look out when recruiters are looking for people, they will easily you can easily be identified. So one of the key things that you have to do is to look out or build your online presence, and you can also do same on the other platforms or platforms such as LinkedIn and Facebook and so on and so forth. But Jobberman here is here to stay. It's with you here in Ghana, and it's the best option when it comes to this online platform. Another thing that I would also like to look at is you also have to build your personal branding. You have to build your personal brand. Here, most of the time, when you're going for an interview, how you look, or better still, let me just come back to our profile. There are certain profiles when you over to our ATS system. There are certain profiles, pictures of people, and probably their spouse, or I don't know if they are friends, or but it's your personal profile. So here you need to build your personal profile and also look at the kind of picture that you have on your profile. Remember, you are not the only person looking at the profile, or it's not just for you, but it's a way or the other a tool that you are using to sell yourself. So try as much as possible to build your personal profile online. And also, when you have an interview session where you have to go and meet a client and an employer, as much as you can, you have to look good. You have to look good to meet the occasion. Then another thing that we can also think of is you have to develop your career. Develop your career. In developing your career, we are looking at you not just writing the program, but what are some of the courses these days? There are a lot of online courses that you can do to develop yourself. There are a lot of programs that you can attend to develop yourself, and if possible, even if you have to go to the extent of working for free just to have more experience, you have to try as much as possible to develop your career in every step of the way. Just ask yourself, in a year, in 2 years, in 3 years, where would I be in terms of my career progression? Where would I want to see myself? So, based on this, you have to have an effective strategy that will help you effectively and efficiently move one step at a time to achieve your career or to achieve your dreams. Okay. Um. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer. Okay. The the next step to consider would be networking and mentorship. Networking and mentorship. Yes. Networking, yes, is one of the very, very, very best opportunities for someone to introduce you to an employer or to someone who needs a role to be filled. So, as much as possible, you try to network not just your cycle of friends, but sometimes you have to go extra mile, go to places where you think you can meet the right people, the people who make decisions in organizations. So networking is one of the key things that you have to be constantly try as much as possible to network. And mentorship, yes, you have to always as during your career progression, you always look out for people that you think you want to be like them. You want the CEOs, the big bosses, the CEOs, the COOs, the CFOs, that you want to be like them. You always have to get a mentor if possible. If it can be even be possible to get closer to such a person in one way or the other, you get a little bit closer to this person to learn one or two from them. You also have to try as much as possible to be attending job fairs, seminars, and webinars, and be listening to webinars like what we are trying to help come do today, to at least have a broader understanding or broader scope of the career that you are choosing. So, as much as you can, try to do a lot of networking in churches and organizations. These days, we have a lot of WhatsApp platforms where we have a lot of, for instance, we have HR's platforms, accountants platforms, and all that. You try as much as possible to also network from that angle as well. Then, as I said earlier on, one of the things that you can also consider when you're looking for the right job is you also have to be more, you also have to some of the things that you can also look up for. You always don't need to work for the money. When you pay your dues enough, trust me, there will be times that you just be at home and the calls will be coming through. So as much as possible, try to gain experiences by doing voluntary work. You can go to an organization where you want to work. You can just go there, talk to the whoever is in charge, especially the HR. Let them know that you are here to just gain experience. It shouldn't always be about the money. Sometimes gaining the experience is more than enough. Gaining the experience is more than enough. So you always have to also consider that option if you want to, at the end of the day, have your dream job come to reality. Then also you have to you can easily join mentorship and graduate programs and also recruitment programs like sometimes there are a lot of career fairs in on campuses and other places. You always have to follow, try to as much as possible get first-hand information and first-hand trends on what is going on around you and in your scope of career. And I don't know. Hello, Genevieve. Hello, Genevieve. Okay. Yes, if you can hear me.
Hello,
Okay.
Michael. Yes, Michael, I
Let's.
can hear you.
Okay. Okay. Yes. So the next thing that I want to talk about is you having a clear career goals. You having a clear career goals. So here you set your smart career goals. Smart, we all know about smart. You have to be specific with your career goals. Ask yourself, okay, if I want to be here in 3 years, in 4 years, in 5 years, what are some of the programs? What are some of the courses that I need to do? What are some of the online things that I need to online programs that I need to do? What are some of the experience that I need to acquire before this a particular year or before I can get to this position. Make sure that you have a plan, you have a strategy, you plan towards your career. Then you can also be, you have to show a lot of commitment. Yes, it comes with a lot of commitment and hard work. A lot of commitment and hard work. There is no shortcut to having a good career. There is no shortcut. Without the experiences, without the qualifications, without the kind of, you have to groom yourself. Without the hard work and determination, there is no way you can achieve a good career, or you can have a good career. So as much as you can, try and put in a lot of effort, put in a lot of sacrifices, and you have to be committed to your cause. You have to be committed to your cause. And with all this, if you do this and other things that probably I will be sharing with you along the way, believe you me, you are going to be one of the best in your career field. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll be on standby for any questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. And so sorry for the internet interruptions that, and it's one of those things. Okay, thank you, Michael. So let's see whether we have some questions and then we can answer them. So if you just joined us, this is Live After National Service webinar we promised to bring you. So we are talking about how to find your first job after school. Michael Akwesijima is our recruitment head here at Jobaman Ghana, and he just gave out few strategies to land your first job as a fresh graduate in Ghana. So if you have any questions, please drop them, or you can send it to our WhatsApp number on 0542904650. Okay, I have this question here, and then it states, okay, what do I do if I have all the strategies outlined and yet I still do not find a job?
Wow, wow. So then you have to go back to your CV. Then there may be something wrong with your CV. So you, once again, Jobamon is here to help you. You come to our CV services. We can just tailor make your CV to meet the right standards. And believe in me, with Jobberman, you can't go wrong. So please, I entreat you to look at your CV again. You can look at your CV again. And probably you also, as I said earlier on, probably you are targeting the wrong companies. You are targeting the wrong company. So just go back to checking the job descriptions before you apply for the role. Check the job description before you apply for the role.
Okay, and then another question says, you mentioned mentorship and career counseling. Is mentorship really necessary?
Yes, it is. Very, very, very. Because in trying to achieve a career goal, in trying to be at the top, definitely wherever you are, someone has been there already, and wherever you want to get to, someone is already there. So there is always that person that you can look up to. There's always that person you can learn a lot. There are a lot of things that we don't even learn in school. There are a lot of things that you can't just have it on the so easy on the corporate sector. But when the person has gone through the stages, that person is the best person to let you know that, with trying to get here, this is a program that you can do. This is how to go about it. This is how even to study. So mentorship is one of the key things that is very, very important when looking at your careers.
Okay, thank you very much, Michael. Time is fast spent, so we'd have to move to our second speaker. Thank you, Michael. Once again, that was Michael Akwesijima, Head of Recruitment here at Jobaman Ghana. And we move on to our second speaker. All right, so our second speaker is our Head of Human Resource here at Jobaman Ghana. She is Frida Nana Mbel. Frida has over 10 years experience in human resources, and today she'll be sharing with us the employability skills that employers look out for when hiring new people or new professionals to join their team to grow their business. So Frida, if you can hear me, the floor is all yours. Hello, Frida. Hello, Frida. Your microphone, could you please unmute yourself?
Hi, good afternoon, Genevieve.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Great. So, without wasting much time, I'd like you to just go straight to the point.
Okay.
Okay. Are we good?
Hi, good afternoon. I hope everybody is keeping well. Genevieve, if you can make it a bit big, bold it
Oh,
a
okay.
little bit.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right. So, isn't is it cool now?
Wonderful. It's
Is it
fine.
better?
Better. Okay, so we'll talk about very simple things today, but it's being seen as very simple, but it's really, really contagious. So we'll look at them. First, we'll look at the skills that employers look out for. So we have hard skills and soft skills, and how you can also level up. So that's what just we'll look at. And so the first one, we'll look at what employability skills are, and then we'll look at what it means to have hard skills and soft skills, and then we'll take it from there. Thank you. Okay, so one would ask, what is employability skills? They are the skills attribute to a person to enable them gain and maintain employment. Employers believe these skills, in addition to the good technical understanding, to the subject knowledge that you acquire from the university, it will equip every employee to carry out their role to the best of their ability. So, what this simply means is that there are some technical skills you are not being taught in the classrooms, but we believe that, and employees believe that when an employee has it, is an advantage for an employee, especially if you are going for employment. It helps you to have an advantage over somebody who doesn't have those skills. Genevieve, if we can go to the next slide. Okay. So what are hard skills? They are specific and specific abilities or capabilities possessed by an individual which can be demonstrated in a measured way. Possessing a hard skill suggests mastering within the individual to perform a specific task or series of tasks to complete a job. Therefore, individuals can be trusted to prove their capacity in which hard skills are possessed. So, what we mean by hard skills, this is it. Genevieve, if we can go back, yes. There are skills that are being measured on that employees is not if you are being employed as let's say HR officer, and then obviously you are not taught in the HR course how to do presentation, how to have good skills, writing skills. So but these are things that employers look out for. That is a plus to them. So and these are the things that mostly are being measured on, even though it isn't part of the things that it was looked to employ you for. So these are the hard skills that we will talk about. Okay. So, which of these do employees look out for? Presentation skills, which is very important in our area now, where we have a lot of things going online, digital. So, it's very important. Computer skills, obviously, and writing skills, which is very, very important because those days we do everything online and you can't go and correct it like those days that you can always go and then have a correction. If it's online and it stays there forever. And then Microsoft Office skills, we have marketing skills. One would ask why marketing skills? Marketing skills because everything we do has a bit of marketing, because you need to talk to somebody, to encourage somebody, to convince somebody, and that's a marketing skill, and teaching and training skills. Why these are important? Hard skills shows Hard skills shows as employees' technical expertise. Having required hard skills needed for a particular job gives an employee added advantage, like I said earlier. If you have these skills with your technical knowledge that you've acquired from school, be it the university or poly, wherever you are coming from, it's a very good advantage because some of these things are things, like I said, you are not being taught in school how to use Word, because I'm not sure anybody goes to the university to be taught how to use Word or how to use computer. But these are things that employers look out for, and it's very important that we acquire them, and then it gives us an advantage over some of our colleagues that we go into employment with. Genevieve, okay. So one will also ask again, how do I get these hard skills? It's true learning on the job, because you will ask right after national service, where am I supposed to be getting the good hard writing skills and all that? I think when you are from national service, one of the things you should be doing is to having online courses, which helps a lot. You also have to learn on the job. That means if you have the opportunity to get a new job, or even sometimes on national service, you have to learn on the job how to write, how to have the marketing skills, how to use computer, how to use all the first one that we talk about, the Excel and then Microsoft Word and everything, and obtaining a degree, obviously, whether the degree, HND, or wherever you are coming from, it's part of you getting the hard skills. Internship. And then lastly is voluntary, which people don't really like because we all want to make money. But it's one of the avenues that if you're not getting a job, and then you also know that somebody needs help somewhere and it's in line with your career path, it's very important that you go in voluntarily to help, and it will help you also to acquire some of these skills as well. Okay, so now we are done with the hard one, we go to the soft skills. On the other hand, are intangible ones, that is characters and then capabilities that are merely impossible to quantify or to measure in an objective way. Soft skills are being called interpersonal skills or people skills. Example of such soft skills include having a good work ethics or working well with people. So we all believe that, okay, you have a colleague say, I don't like this person, and then you ask why. Is he not good at his job? No, he's very good, but he doesn't laugh. So what it means is that having these kind of soft skills are very important, because you need to be able to be nice to the customers you meet there, to the clients we meet there, to be able to get them to the company in which you are. And sometimes being nice to people gives us jobs, because we have a lot of unemployed people in there and out there. But for some, they are not getting the jobs because they are not nice. People get to meet CEOs at receptions of where they are looking for a job, and they enter the interview room and they've regretted not treating the person well or not even saying hello to the people. So I believe that in as much as the hard skills are very important, the soft ones are equally very, very important. Genevieve, if we can go to the next slide. Okay, so we would want to look at some of the soft skills that employers look out for. Effective communication skill, which is very, very important, because in our corporate life, communication is everything. And when we talk about communication, we are talking about the sender and then the receiver, and then the end use. Because in communication, if you send something or if you write a letter to an employee or to even an employer, and then the receiver is not able to encode the information to be able to implement what is it that you meant, then you haven't communicated. You must as well, I mean, presume that it wasn't the communication wasn't done at all, because it's a two-way affair. You need to send, and then the receiver needs to interpret the information just the way you sent it. And then interpersonal skills, like we mentioned in the definition, is very important. Being nice with people, smiling with people, making sure people are treated well when they come to you. And then emotional intelligence. These days is the era that we are in, because emotional intelligence, it's something that is very, very important. And if you don't have it as a soft skill, it's kind of a big problem to you as an individual if you are looking for a job after national service, or you even have a job after national service. Teamwork, one of the things that in our era, if you don't know how to work in a team, there's a problem. So I always encourage people who join universities when there's a group work and then they are not taking part. I tell them, look, after school, you are going to regret not working with a team, because these days employees look out for teamwork, because it gets to a point in our corporate life where you have to put up a committee, a subcommittee, a sub planning committee to plan a project. And so you will need to have that skill of teamwork and then in collaboration. Creativity skill. If you don't have it, you can have a job, but you'll be out of the job tomorrow, because the employer is looking out for this, because he doesn't want to be there every step along the way to tell you what to do, next what to do, next what to do. You need to be creative. You need to be innovative enough to be able to come up with ideas, creative ideas that employer will be proud of, and then will be happy that he or she hasn't wasted money employing you. Time management, yes. Time management is also one of the skills that are, everything here, in fact, is very, very important. I can't tell which one is important than each other, because it is very important. If you don't know how to manage your time, then I'm sorry, you would have a big issue working with a lot of employees, because these days time is everything, especially if you're in the industry that's the banking industry, where people start work a specific time, and then if it's 8:30, you're supposed to be serving a customer, and then unfortunately a madam will now be getting down from a taxi at 8:30. If you do that, you are not doing making use of your time management very well. And then ability to work under pressure is also one of the required, I would say, personally, if I'm running interview, is one of the things I look out for, because oftentimes we have a lot of young people who are not able to work under pressure, and it steals a lot of time, and it's not a good thing, because if you are not able to work under pressure, then I'm sorry, when will you? Because everybody is running, everybody is trying to do something on a fast pace, and so you should be able to work under pressure, at least if not about 70% pressure, you should be able to work under pressure. Jenny, can we go to the next slide? Okay, so how to improve your soft skills? Be open for feedback. What this means is that whether the feedback is bad, whether the feedback is good, you need to be open up for the feedback, so you'll be able to learn what feedback does for us as an individual or as candidate looking for jobs, or even in the job, is that it helps us to move to the next step, especially if we are giving a feedback that is bad. What it means is that you need to work at it. If you are giving a feedback that is good, that means you need to do more, so that you always be doing 1% better. Okay. And then step out of your comfort zone. You have people say, oh, I'm okay here, I don't want to change jobs for now. Oh, this department is good for me. Oh, I have a first degree. I'm being paid well, so I'm okay. I don't want to go. And then you have somebody doing the same thing. If when you were employed, whether you were laughing, whatever it is you were doing, you've been doing the same thing for more than 10 years, for more than 5 years, still on the same seat. Today, I'm here to tell you that you need to step out of your comfort zone to be able to adapt to other things, okay? Adapt to workplace changes. That's very important. Like the COVID, when the COVID came in, all of us had to change and come virtual. All of us, because we were not used to working from home. We were not used to Zoom. All of a sudden, Zoom was here. Everybody, whether you like it or not, have to learn, have to work with Zoom. And so that's what we are talking about. When the workplace changes, you need to adapt to those changes, and then it has to be a bit fast so you be part of, so we don't move and leave you behind. Communicate often. Yes. If you don't communicate often, what happens is that nobody knows what's happening with you. And so you won't get help. And if you are not getting help and then you are not doing what you're expected to do to get these soft skills developed, then you have an issue with your employer. Observe others is one of the learning paths that people don't know. When you are able to observe what other people do and you're able to develop more on it, you're able to. One of the soft skills that I didn't put here is also being able to study others and learn from. Okay, so here when you observe other people, you're able to learn from. And sometimes people go and be talking a lot of, they'll be talking. I mean, for the first time, first day at the office, you hear the person talk and talk. Please don't, even if for the first month in a new job, don't be talking a lot. Just observe. Try as much as possible to observe everything that is happening in the company. Then later, you can also have an input of whatever it is that is going on in the company. Because for your first month, obviously, you don't know anything. So you need to observe what is going on, right? And be ready to learn. Yes. The day anybody will stop learning, that means you are going to die, because as individual, we are always learning, and you should always be ready to learn, because we are learning every day, every minute, every second, because we don't know anything. We don't know everything yet. And the world is changing. Every day, the world is coming up with new things, new applications, new softwares, new ideas, because children are being born every day, people are dying every day. And so we are always learning. So it is good that you should be ready to learn at the working environment is very important. Genevieve, next slide, please. Okay, so now we are here. We would want to ask, what's the benefits of the level up? You've heard German talk about level up, level up, level up. What's level up? Okay, so this is what we want to give the benefits of level up for you, so that right from here you do the needful. Okay, so we want to higher exposure to job opportunities. You do not miss any opportunity ever. Candidates get access to a powerful profile. Okay, and then job seekers would be better positioned to secure their dream jobs after their CV has been professionally reviewed. I think when your earlier presentation, Michael mentioned that a lot of people have good skills, like the good, the soft, and then the hard we are talking about. Most people have it. Most people have all the qualification that is needed by employer. But the question is, I've taken my CVs to a lot of places, 1,001 places, but nobody is calling me. And it's even causing depression for some people in the market. And he mentioned CV. Your CV is your first marketing tool to sell you even before you are called. So what it means is that if you are never called for an interview, and then it happens that you and your friend dropped your CVs in an organization, yet your friend has been called, you haven't been called. And excuse my language, I believe in the other world, but People will say, hey, then it's spiritual. It's coming from home. It's my grandmother. I'm sorry, it's not your grandmother this time. It's not from your home this time. It's from your CV. So here, the level up is going to help you to restructure your CV into a professional manner that will let employers look out for your CV. Okay. Candidates get access to personal profiling, which is very, very important, because if you don't build a good and quality profile for yourself, then I'm sorry, you will get the jobs, but you get the low jobs, okay? Candidates with 100% complete profile unlock Jobberman Plus status, making them eligible for profile boost and job alert. So this is what we have for you for level up, and then we pray and hope that everybody will get to level up, and then you sign up for it. Genevieve,
Okay. Yeah, Frida, are you done?
yes, I'm done.
Yes, you're done. All right. Thank you very much, Frida. Yes, that was level up. Thank you for ending that with us. Okay. So if you also just join in, we have few more minutes to go. And if you have any questions on how to level up on Jobaman, we are here to help you out. Is Michael still around? Hello, Michael. Okay, it looks like okay. So we have some few questions coming in and we would love to answer them. So we have a message coming in and it says, let me check it out. How do I choose a career counselor or a mentor? This is coming from Boche from Adringana.
How do you?
He's asking how does he choose a counselor or a career mentor? Because Michael
Okay,
mentioned that one of the strategies to land a job after school is to have a mentor or a career counselor. And
okay.
how does
So,
he choose?
so one of the things I would advise the person, you don't sit home and then choose a career mentor or find a career mentor. I
Okay.
personally have a career mentor, and somebody will ask, with all this experience, yes, I got the career mentor from a seminar,
Mm-hmm.
because first you need to have a career path for yourself. If you
Okay.
don't have a career path, then it's difficult to have a career mentor. So when you have a career path, and then you look out for the successful people who are in your career path, and then go for seminars. Reach out to these people. These people are mostly available. You reach out to them, LinkedIn, Facebook. The moment you mention to them, I want you to be my coach, I want you to be my career mentor, they are open up. They will always open up for you. So I want him to first plan his career path, know which career path he wants to work on. Don't always get to the foreign people. We have Ghanaians here who have been successful in all fields. So look out for, in my career path, who are the people in there who have made it to the top where I want to get to. Read about their story. If the person's story or profile impress you and you want that person to be a career mentor for you, approach the person. Whichever way, do a research about the person. Sometimes you can just even walk to the person's office and then just tell the person, I've read about you. I am this person. I am that person. I've done my research about you and I want you to coach me because I want to get your level. I believe that any successful person, being it a woman or a man, will be glad and will be enthused to help such a young person who will be bold enough to come out to say that I want you to be my career mentor. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Frida, for that one. So we have this one also coming from Michael Ottison. Michael is watching us on LinkedIn, and Michael says, "How do I apply for a job if I don't have the qualification for it, but I have the required experience?" So, for example, he he's been working as a salesperson, but he doesn't have any certification to show that okay, he has a degree in that or a diploma in that. How does he apply for a job that he thinks he can do it better?
Okay. Micah, I think this and I will take it from you.
Okay,
What
that's
is
fine.
happening here is that this person has experience, right? But
Mm-hmm.
this person does not have the qualification. I will always
Mm-hmm.
advise, In Ghana here, we have other companies who would employ people based on experience. And I
Okay.
can tell you that if Michael can confirm today, there are quite a number of employers in town who are looking for experience. But you see, it is very, very important that since maybe you have a first degree in um, different career paths. Now you've come into sales or you've come into marketing and you realize that you have a lot of experience in marketing, but you don't have a qualification for it. Please, now there are a lot of free online trainings. Try as much as possible because I know the person will say, I don't have money. But I'm saying that do a lot of free online studies, do a lot of seminars, have a lot of short programs, courses that will battle, what you are doing. Because qualification is also good. It sells you better. It gives you that self-confidence to know that, look, I know that I have experience and then I also have this. But you can also try. If you see a job going for 10 years, working experience in sales, you can apply. And I believe that any employer who is looking for good experience will hire you and not look at the qualification. But try as much as possible to do a lot of short courses with regards to what you are doing. Okay. I don't know whether Michael will add a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that is you at least you said it all. I think one other thing that we as uh, employee, you also have to look as much as you are developing your experience. That is why some of these programs are very good. Yeah, as we said, you have to have a strategy. You have to always get a strategy to be at the point that you want to be. So, as much as you are gaining the experience, you try as much as possible to also get qualifications to suit the experience that you are adding up. So, I think what I 100% agree with what Frida just said.
Okay. So how about somebody also watching saying that, okay, you mentioned about employability skills. I have hard skills, but the soft skills, I lack it. How is it going to help me in my career journey? Is there going to be challenges?
Sorry, I didn't hear that. But
Yes, so
but before you read the question to me again, kindly take note of somebody's comment here. I think there's one Angela who
okay.
made a comment. When you are done, let's see to her also. We'll
Yeah.
answer some of her questions here as well. Yeah, so please
Okay,
the
so
question
yeah,
again.
okay. Before I move on to the question, let me read Angela's comment. Angela is watching us from Facebook, and Angela says, "This is a great program. Kindly keep doing more of this." And she has a question that all my job search, I have been on Jobaman looking for a job, and I still haven't landed one yet, but I'm hopeful. Any
Angela,
message
today
for
you have
Angela?
the Angela,
Okay.
today you have the head of recruitment
Recruitment.
here. Michael, you've seen her face. So I will say that I'm sure it has to do with your CV or it has to do with something. So I'm sure
Precisely.
that today is your lucky day and Michael is going to take it up for you, okay? I
Okay.
hope you'll be happy after this.
Yeah. Yeah, so just to add up, Angie can also share her CV with us, and I will go through her CV, and if there are other things that we have to do to help her get the right CV for the right job opportunities, we will do that for free as part of the Level Up campaign.
Okay, so we have a lot of people joining us on LinkedIn. I'd like to give them some shout outs. We have Samuel Nyako, Imano Obodai, Martin Obeng, Imano Ejako, Michael Otusin, Inoke J is also watching, Samuel Ej Boatin, Kojo Obobisa. Okay, Kojo is asking about WhatsApp number. Kojo, you can WhatsApp us on 054 290 4650, 054 290 5460. So Gideon says many graduates are fleeing from sales jobs now. Yet that is one of the prevailing opportunities in Ghana. Can you hit on that for me, please? Gideon is saying hit on that for him, the sales opportunities in Ghana. So
Yeah,
Michael, you are the recruitment manager. Which
yeah, it's
industry?
true.
Which okay.
It's true that there are a lot of sales jobs in Ghana now. Most organizations are looking for sales personnel, sales assistants, sales associates, and I will treat everybody. Sales is one of the best jobs or best careers that you can start with. It helps you to have a lot of networking. It improves your network. As you talk to people to sell products to them, you create relationships, you create contacts with them, and hence these are people who one day you can later go to and be like, okay, because I have been with you, or you know me from maybe say Jobberman. Now I'm looking for another opportunity. And say because there has already been that contact, there has already been that relationship, it's easy to even
Okay.
get a good job. So I
Yeah.
believe one of the best or one of the good careers that you can start well with those.
Sales.
Yes, it gives you a lot of scope.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So we. All
I
right. Do you
think
have another
Angela is asking
question?
again. Angela is asking again.
Okay. Angela, we'll,
I
we'll,
don't
we'll
know.
see to that.
I'm
Don't
just
worry.
interested in Angela. So Angela, I think that Genevieve puts the number online,
Don't
how you
worry.
can
I'll
share
get
your
in touch with
CV.
her.
Exactly. Okay.
She already has a job seeker account on Jobberman. So reach out to Angela and then we'll help you out with that. Angela, don't worry about that. You are the reason why we are here, and it's our duty to connect you to the opportunities in Ghana. Yet,
Okay. So
so before.
I have a message here from Emmanuel Ansen. So he says he's also looking for a job. And so he also
Okay.
needs his CV to be written. He's watching us from Facebook. So
All
maybe
right.
we can also look for him on Facebook. Yeah.
Yes, yes, we do that. Okay, so we have few minutes to go. I'd like Michael to give us your last words and then Frida your last words. So we start
Okay,
with Michael.
okay. So with me, I think looking out there after school looking for a career, just don't go for anything. Please, as much as possible, be strategic in getting this career. Spend time. You have time after school. One of the good things is that after school, one of the key or one of the biggest resource that you have is time and energy. So take time to develop, take time to gain experience. Then you'll be good to go. A lot of people will be coming for you. So just take
Yes.
time and develop yourself well, and the best opportunities will be on your way.
Okay, thank you very much, Michael. Before Frida, you come in, I have a message here. It's saying, do you offer career counseling for free at Jobberman?
Who needs career counseling?
It looks like everybody needs career counseling. So far as you're looking for a job, you need somebody to counsel you. Michael mentioned that it's one of the strategies. So
Yeah,
okay, what I
yeah.
can say is, Jobberman, we have a dedicated blog on our website, which is specifically for job seekers. So if you're a job seeker out there and you need career guidance or you need tips on how to locate your next opportunity, you can log on to our blog, which is www.jobberman.com.gh/blog/. And all the career tips that you need to help you land your next opportunity is there to help you out. Okay, so we have Seibu Hamdawi all the way from Tamale joining us on Facebook. Seibu. Yeah, yes, we are almost ending the session, but thank you for joining us. Okay, so Frida, your last words to national service people and then fresh graduates. Yes, if you are still doing your national service, at the end of the day, you are going to look for a job and you are
Obviously.
done with national service. It's a job that you're looking for to earn a living. So, what will be your last words for them?
Okay, so I just believe and hope that we've all learned something today. And my last words will be that please, if you are looking for a job, I always tell people don't sit at home and then say that my mother or my sister is going to send my CV, and then you sit home and then you sleep and you watch all the movies you are watching. Please do research.
Yeah.
Try as much as possible to be part. There are a lot of free seminars, there are a lot of free online courses that are going on. There are a lot of, I can tell you, there are a lot of employers looking for good candidates to hire. And these good candidates are lying down in their rooms, they are sleeping, they are not doing a very good research to find a job. So please don't be in your rooms, be online, research about it. And then what happens is that mostly if you are looking for a job and you are home, you get to rest because you are not reading. So you need to read constantly. Don't give up on yourself because you don't have a job yet. So constantly read, do a research, add more hard skills because you can only show your soft skill when you have the job. So what you can acquire when you don't have the job is when you have the hard skills. So continue to have more hard skills, continue to do research and continue to learn. And I believe that your time will come and you definitely get a job. Okay. Thank you
Great.
very much.
Thank you very much, Frida, Nana, and Bill. Okay, so thank you, Frida. And then Michael. Frida is our head of human resource here at Jobaman Ghana. And Michael Akwesijima is also our head of recruitment at Jobaman Ghana. Thank you very much, Frida and Michael. We'll
You're
meet some
welcome.
other time.
Thank you.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
All right, so thank you everyone for joining us for this webinar. Yes, we appreciate your time and all. So before we go, I'd like to also talk to you about Level Up. Yes, you've had Level Up for the past 3 weeks now. And all we're saying is if you're in Ghana and you're looking for your next opportunity, you can only find it on Jobaman Ghana. Yes, our main mission here as a company is to help you connect to the next opportunity. And before you can do that, you only need a free job seeker account on Jobaman. People keep on asking me, Genevieve, I've been hearing people say, I found a job on Jobaman, and how do I also benefit from that? You can also benefit from that for free. Your next opportunity may be just a click away from you. All you need is just log on to www.jobaman.com.gh and trust me, we have over 500 jobs as I speak right now. If you are looking for sales jobs, you are looking for marketing roles, if you are looking for engineering jobs, even if you are looking for consulting roles, yes, for teaching roles, you're going to get them. For health and safety, we have all of them on the platform. And my hospitality friends, you are not left out. We can help you find your next opportunity. Currently, our employer of the week is Leshego Ghana. Leshego is hiring. They have over 9 roles available on our website. So if you are looking for a role in the banking sector, kindly log on to Jobaman and your next opportunity will be there for you. So then, yes, we've been talking about Level Up. Before I go, I just want to hit on these benefits. If you level up with Jobaman, you're going to get free access to job. That's the main thing I've already mentioned. And then you're going to get a digital CV. Your digital CV will help you connect to the jobs that we have online. And connecting means that you'll be able to apply to that job with that CV that you have created on our platform. And then we can help you get connected or matched with employers who are looking for professionals within the shortest possible time. Most often, we have some companies coming to us asking that, okay, I'm in need of somebody to fill a certain role in my company, and I need it as soon as possible. How can you help you? How can you help me? So what we do, we have a product called the Best Match 2.0, in that we connect qualified job seekers to employers within that short period. So if you are a job seeker or you have a profile on Jobaman, which is 100% complete, you have a chance of being connected to employers within that shortest possible time. So if you create a job seeker account, make sure that whatever question that you are being asked, you give answers to them and give appropriate answers. People give out numbers that are not even accessible. You call the numbers and they are not accessible. You can't reach them on them. So when you're asked to give out a certain telephone number, make sure you give out the right telephone numbers. And then your email addresses, make sure that they are correct enough that when we send you a mail or a message, you will get it as soon as possible. And the next thing is, yes, we have a free personality testing profile for you. The moment you sign up on Jobaman, you have a chance to assess yourself. One of the things that Michael mentioned in his presentation was that if you want to find a job that suits you or a job that will help you climb the career ladder, you need to find a job that suits your personality. If you don't know yourself, if you don't know your skills, if you don't know your strengths, how are you able to identify that you can do well in a certain environment? That is very key. So if you sign up on Jobberman, you are going to get free access to the profiling test, and you can know who you are. Yes, because if you know who you are, it's easy for you to grow. And yes, I've already talked about 100% completion. Yes. So if you also have the 100% profile completion, you have access to free jobs. Access in the sense that when you create an alert on Jobberman, anytime there is a new opportunity, you'll be the first to be informed. For example, if Jobberman is hiring new marketing executives right now, and then you have updated your profile up to 100%, and then we know that you're looking for marketing roles, you'll be the first person to get a notification. So if your profile is 50%, is 60%, please do well to make sure it's up to 100%, so that we can connect you to your next opportunity. Thank you so much. My name is Genevieve Amponsa, and I have been your moderator. Thank you so much. Thank you, and have a very good afternoon. Bye.
"50 reasons why employers use Jobberman." Reason number 2, they do it all for you. Jobberman handles my full recruitment process for me, so if I do not have the time or the HR capacity to handle my recruitment, I can still get the best and brightest candidates for my organization. They do the advertising, shortlisting, and screening for me, and all I have to do is hire the right fit. And that's why thousands of employers choose Jobberman.
Job hunting tip 101. So today on our job hunting tip, we're saying job hunting is work on its own. I hope you've heard that. Yes, searching for a job is likened to an entrepreneur who has ideas and looking for an investor to bring his ideas to reality. As a job seeker, see yourself as a business owner ready to sell your services. So the question now is, what is your value? Think about this. Dear job seeker, still wondering where to find your next opportunity and level up with Jobberman? Your next career step begins with us. Sign up today.